Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It is Friday, the 28th of August. This is my weekly recap. I hope you guys all had a great week. As we're sitting here right now, it's been a very, very tough week, and um, you know, market's not acting particularly well. By the way, if you want to join us, my website, what it looks like, smartoptiontrading.com, click on live trading alerts, and then you can sign up by clicking on subscribe now. We'd love to have you join us. So let's talk about the SPY. We've had this incredibly tight range, and yesterday we broke to the upside. We got this nice little push. Today we look great. We pushed off of Warsh, and then all of a sudden everything went splat. What happened? Don't know. Specifically, Warsh spoke, market reacted and went down. We knew his speech. Then it went up, and then all of a sudden it came in, and the market's suddenly coming to this consensus, and I'm going to put consensus in quotes, that we're going to get a rate hike in September. I still will sit on the side and say we're not getting any kind of rate hike or cut this year. If you think the Fed's going to hike rates ahead of the midterms, I mean, it would take a seven. You would have to find seven votes to go with that, and I just don't think they have it. But from a technical perspective, looking at the SPY today, this is a breakout failure and a hard reversal, and we've almost engulfed yesterday's candle, and it's not what you want to see here. The Qs, similar, right? Very, very similar. Uh, Bonds are part of the problem here. Bonds, which were starting to strengthen up today, firmed up, came crashing down our lows. If bonds keep dropping, the market probably goes with it. The IWM is weak here, breaking down. The Dow here is still holding in. The banks, the XLF still continues to hold in, put a new all-time high in today, but none of the big banks really made big moves. You look at JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, right? Goldman, nothing huge going on here. Energy continues to go sideways as we wait to see what's going to happen with the Iranian war, basically on hiatus here until the midterms. The VIX putting a new range low, saying there's nothing to see here. So let's talk about what's going on. The SMHs, right? Nasty candle today. Yesterday, a little up, down, and the SMHs just can't seem to find its traction. We had earnings from Marvel last night. The market hated it. It hated the fact that their margins are going to go drop and their capex costs are up, and you have a gap down and going lower. Avgo tried to go up off of that and didn't really hold in well. The memory names like Micron and SanDisk continue to be weaker. Nvidia, which was strong yesterday, gave in that whole move yesterday back during the day and filling a lot of that gap back down and just doing what it does. AMD continues to sit here and go sideways. Intel, for what it's worth, has been a little stronger but came back in. IGV gave us some leadership. We broke out. You got an inside day today. Salesforce has been a monster off of that report. Nice move there. Palantir continues to hold strong, breaking out here, looking for a move to that 195 level now. Give me some of the names in this section. We have earnings from Path next week. I sold half my position there, still holding strong. Oracle, nothing going on there. Adobe, nothing going on there. Microsoft put in a new range high here as it continues to push back up off of earnings and a nice little push up in a curl pattern here, and it continues to look good. You look at the rest of big cap tech, it was kind of that day. Microsoft, Amazon had a nice day off that upgrade, big candle there. We'll see if we can get some follow through. Meta tried to go, but ultimately came back in. It's just been doing this. Google having a halfway decent day, needs to break the 50-day. I'm in a couple Apple calls, push into that gap. We'll see if it can go. Apple, my best trade of the day. What else here? We look around. Crypto has been trying to wake up. Today, you have a nasty reversal candle there. Hood gave a nice trade earlier this week for a day or so. Coin as well. But no, we're coming back in here. SpaceX continues to just languish. Chart looks okay, just can't get going. Tesla, in a strong market today, back down and continues to be rejected in that area of the 50-day. So what's this all mean? It is the last Friday of August in the summer. The markets are quiet. Next week's a jobs week. We have a full trading day, 5 days next week, although it's going to be dead quiet. Labor Day is on the 7th, as late as it can be. Remember, next week's a 3-day weekend. And then you'll start to see some people coming back into this market and things get more interesting. So there's no surprise we have a day like this today. Warsh didn't do enough to appease the bond market, and the market decided, well, we don't care. But you did see strength in the Mag 7 and some other things here. And overall, the market's still holding in, although I do not like today's candle one little bit. Next week is likely to be extremely quiet. We have some names reporting like Avgo and some software names, but overall, it's a very quiet week. It is the last week of what we call summer here in the markets before we go into the end of the year. So nice and easy there. We'll see if I post charts or a video on Sunday. We'll see how I'm feeling, and we'll go from there. I'm wishing you guys all a wonderful weekend. Hope you join us in the trading room. Please come in and stop by. I'll see you guys in Monday morning.